So, hello people, this is Endeavor, welcome to Roguetech. We're out of repairs, we're out of fatigue, and we very much want to travel. That being clarified, I think we take this blackout. It's against pirates in the Badlands, so we could be having a very bad time. That being said, it should allow us to bring the Dervish, the Kintaro, and probably... who do we take here? The Wolby or the Hanchi? I think we take the Hanchi. We could try for a bit more, but I'm afraid... actually... okay. Let's kit our mechs. Wildfire gets in here, Striker gets in here, Dida gets in here. Then blockade for the Talon. No, Commander is too much. RB is even too much, so that's as good as it's going to get. The Talon being here, well, it's a bit of a stretch, but could be the difference between getting things done and not getting them done, so why not? Now, if we get turrets, it's going to be dicey.
Command interface.
So, we have to bear that in mind. We bring some beetles as friendlies and some tongs, so that's decent. Anyway, what's the way down? Much rather check with the goblin, because I have a feeling, yeah, this is not a way down. So let's start going there, and I'm well aware we activated the hot seat, but it's not even going to be that complicated to get it out. So let's start moving. The Ifrit is following us. It's a Daraba. It brings a Thampa, so we want to be a bit away from what we're punching. The Cascatel, it's a Lerm, Narc. Okay. Good stuff, honestly. Kintaro also gets to move. Goblin, finding the ways down is important. So let's deactivate the hot seat and move here. That should allow us to get in position next turn. And with the Dervish, Kintaro, Hanchi, we're going to keep the high ground. It's going to take one turn more to set up, but we will get them. Even if we get turrets with those friends, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm liking the Keratops. And we bring a Padilla on top. Okay. Move and brace. Move and brace. Keep scarving around, would you? Move and brace. Get into the point. Now, we will take the Talon out next turn, but before we take the Talon out, we're sending the Goblin in to see what we're dealing with. And to that extent, let us just get here and see what we're dealing with. Okay, nothing. So we move to the second activation point, and let me just make a cut here. So, let us see what we're dealing with. Actually, I think we have to get here. They've narrowed the activation points lately, so... Okay. So they've dropped behind them. We've got a King Crab 6666, that's scary. That's the Balrog, which looks to be mostly direct fire. A Zukov, which usually brings 2 big guns, and I think it brings AMS. But mostly, yeah, get that. I think we enable the hot seat just so we're able to start getting that. And just in case we get turrets against this. So there's a Catapult 3, it's an R2, which is the MML one, I think. Ballista, shooting, good. Zukov, not shooting. Cascatel, starting to shoot the Zukov as well. Yeah, that. It's not that bad. Keep out of line of sight though with the Dervish. Talon is way out of its league, so let us just get away.
Standing by.
Kintaro, move and brace.
Aye, aye.
Goblin though can get ready just in case we get turrets going against us. Because the most scary turret is going to be this heavy shredder one. I've taken a look at them before activating. And quite frankly, move and brace. We don't have direct line of sight to them, so we wait. That's turret shooting at them, so it's safe to say we do have turrets on our side. And yeah, that's the Ifrit unloading.
I'm here.
So we're going to play it very safe. If we were to get in, we would probably take massive damage. Better to leave them, take the blunt. Cascatel unloading on the Balrog. Beautiful. Zukov doing nothing, Catapult shooting the heavy shredder. And the King Crab just shooting turrets as well. Which we're very okay with, honestly.
Waiting for orders.
Kintaro. We can avoid line of sight to anything but the Catapult. So we will be shooting EMP on that Catapult. That's mortars.
Good to go.
I think we're lacking a bit of movement here. That being said, probably get here.
Understood. Moving fast.
And just shoot for the off chance we actually get a head hit.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Control line aside, so we're not seeing, especially the King Crab. Yeah, double tap.
Target.
It's okay.
Negative dash.
It's okay. You can't land them all. Helen. Yeah.
Coordinates received.
Nothing to see. Turrets. Good. That's an arm falling off from that catapult 3, so good stuff. 25. The king crab shooting our friendly padilla. And it got intercepted and he's hot, so that's good. Ifrit getting in and getting more hit on that king crab, which is excellent. "19 is the catapult, trying to shoot the turret generator,
Yeah.
but AMS held. That's blockade. Just
On my way.
keep the scenic route here, nothing to see. Damage. Zhukov trying to do stuff.
Commander?
Now. Keep it safe. Bring the AMS in, just in case. Cascatel. Unloading on the king crab. So the king crab's open and narked and bleeding out. Balrog shooting buildings, and now we can start the fun. So, king crab's hot. And we've got a catapult that we can reach, which already has one arm fallen. That's good. Let's go per 4, let's go physical, and yeah, it's the streak one. So if we manage, well, that's another way of doing it. We got the cockpit,
Now the gloves are
so it's off.
standing by.
Now take a look at the Balrog. Yeah, we're shooting from the side, we want to shoot it.
Giving them everything I've got.
So get it open. That's mortars, which probably means the Balrog is out. And we only have to worry about the king crab and the Zhukov. If we stun and shoot, it's just going to be the bolt-ons, which could be enough, mind. But I'd much rather be shooting the Zhukov.
Full speed. No target. Got it.
Okay, brings disco AMSs.
I'm out of short range missiles.
That's something we want to yoink. Getting damaged.
Who wants some of this, huh?
Zhukov. Okay, got the turret generator, but that doesn't do nothing in these maps. And the king crab is still shooting turrets. And that's mortars. So he should still be having massive hit trouble. Now, going melee here doesn't do much. It's much better to actually just get in his face, vigilance, and go all in on the machine guns.
Giving them everything I've got.
Another crit, he's panicked. Ifrit pulling back, sensor locking and doing nothing. But that's okay.
On it.
Yeah, blockade will do nothing. That's the ballista, getting the king crab even more unsteady.
Standing by.
Now, this is not the side we want to be shooting. But we have trouble getting line of sight to that Zukov. Here will work. As it works, just bring damage on point. Cascatel shooting the king crab, which is excellent. That's the king crab gone. It's probably just destroyed.
Ready for orders.
But that's okay. You get real close, you go dead fire, and we shoot the little one.
Commander.
Hanchi. We want to get in position, but we want to avoid being in line of sight for the hardened turret, just in case.
Taking the shot.
And we shoot. Because turrets, they're going to shoot at that Zukov, so we better stay out of the path.
Oh yeah.
25. That's the gas. No, that's the mortars. And with that, the Zukov open.
Receiving you.
And then just casually get in with the goblin
Locking in.
and shoot.
Weapon system. It's go time.
Not enough,
Report for the
but it's okay. Cascatel destroying. And we got out of here, I think, without even receiving a shot. The goblin took a bit of splash,
Successful.
but it's okay. There's a lot of good stuff coming out of the Catapult 3. So just with that, we can make the whole 5 priority picks. There's a point to be made at picking Catapult parts. There's a Battle Computer Optics, there's a Clan Excel, there's a Dreadnought, there's Predator, and probably a Radical, but just in case, yeah, a Radical with out of them, and that's perfectly fine haul from here. We will have about 3 days of repairs most. We get Bulldog parts, Green Crab parts, Zukov parts, Heavy Flamers, which quite honestly we're way past. Now the Sheath Beacon 24 is interesting. For one of our lighter mechs, it's not as good as the Sheath Beacon 12 or the 14 that the Guerrilla brings, but it's still a very good one. Emergency coolant, Endo, we have 3, so this is just money. The fuel cell is money. We get another hardened day, we get heavy ferro, we get a double hit bank double plus, some more streak camera ammo, all good stuff, especially for the time we put in here. And yeah, bringing Ifrits and Cascatels and artillery tanks that help is actually good like that. But this could have gone very sideways. If on the first point we had gotten turrets to fight against, that would have been bad. If on the second point turrets would turn on us, that would have been extremely bad. But such is luck, and that's what makes Blackouts so exciting. So, repairs. I mean, it's probably not even 2 days, yeah, just 1 day. But that's okay, that gives us more time to get people out of fatigue, getting the Falcon out of repairs. we keep doing what we're doing. And in this case, that means pretty much the very same map we did last time. No, that's a different map. Still Badlands. However, we might do a double. I mean, it's 627. It's 4 skulls, which means with the household variants, we can pretty much bring the same team. Except we bring the Falcon because it has AMS. And bringing the Falcon might allow... Nope. Nope. Okay, we tried. Anyway, that's a good enough team, so let's get back in. Okay, I think that's one of the new ones.
Command interface
But we
initiated.
very much take the same approach. We also have... Is it an Ifrit? I think it's an 8-hawk this time. No, it's a Fadayan. So they're going to have heat trouble. Okay. Same approach though.
Acknowledged.
Get going, get in position, do our things.
Confirmed.
And they will come after us. We take the same approach on the activation of the first point. First send the Falcon in, then next turn bring the Goblin.
Acknowledged.
And that's pretty much it.
Be there in a jiff.
Hanchy getting in position, Falcon, yeah, swing wide for now. Our friends are all bring night vision, which is good.
Commander?
Dervish, move and
Copy that,
brace.
Commander.
Hintaro, move and brace.
Received.
Goblin takes a wide berth.
Roger.
And we go fetch that 8 evasion and cover. Not that it matters much because next turn we're going to be out. And then we activate with the Goblin. So let's get Darth Crusade.
Ready for order.
And let's see... Doesn't matter much. Get in here, see what we see. Okay. And we swing too wide. That's a problem. So it's going to take 2 turns to actually fix that.
Moving to position.
Falcon, get
Head
out.
out.
Goblin, get out. Actually 3 turns. But what you're gonna do? Better play it safe, especially when being so under tonnage.
Position confirmed.
Get in position. And you capture this point. And then we bring the Goblin next turn and we capture the other one. Now, I'm not going to be facing the way I want,
Right here.
which is a bit of a concern. I think we already tried this hex, so we have to go hot seat to actually make it to this one and actually trigger. So let's see it. Blah blah blah. Move on. So let's make a cut and see each other at the other activation point. Okay, we're there and we're ready to capture. So let's bring the Falcon in
Moving out.
and see what this is about. So what do we have here? Difficult to see, but there's a hatchback for JW. There's a ballista, which as long as we stay near, it's not really that concerning. There's an Ostrock, and there's a mash truck with suspicious cargo. Okay.
Got it. No problem.
Hug them. Then. And I'm a bit afraid of turrets here, truth be told. But they shouldn't be active for the first round. Mash truck did nothing. It's mostly a known bug.
I'm receiving you.
So let us deal with that Hanchi,
Affirmative.
because that's an Ultra 20. Let's go EMP,
Firing from a point of advantage.
just in case it gets to go before we do.
Good to go.
Yeah. About that. Swing wide. Ping.
Sensors.
And that's all you're going to be doing. Ripper. Actually shooting. And critting off. No, that's an ammo explosion.
Yeah.
But that's still good though. Hot set this, bye bro. We're actually seeing the mash truck. So let's get rid of that mash truck.
Moving.
We physical weapon it and it should be out.
Knock you around a bit.
Now we're probably getting hit by the Ostrock, but still that's preferable to a suspicious cargo. And we're way too close for the ballista to actually shooting us.
Good to go.
Okay, move for 4,
Confirmed.
shoot ballista. Probably dead firing it. That's okay. And that's the ballista gone. So even if we have turrets against us, we should be pretty good here. And yeah, the Ostrock one for the Quintaro, that's minimal repairs.
Commander.
Hanchi. I don't want to be shooting past my mech,
Aye, aye.
so just get ready in case we do have. No, turrets are shooting at them, so we're good. Unless, okay, the heavy arm turret didn't shoot at all, so that's decent. Take off all the hot things. How did he manage to get in there? That we don't know. Okay, I guess get away then.
Hey, let's see what this baby can do.
We can mostly free up space and go after him.
Standing by.
Not with you. We have to wait till 17, but that's still going to be worth it. The Vifrit is shooting. So we've got mines. That's a bit of a bummer. Ripper still shooting and opening him up.
Commander.
Which means we stand and shoot here.
On it.
That's enough. No need to get out, no need to get more damage in. We just kill and we get out.
Mission successful.
Now, this one's going to be more tricky salvage-wise. We still get 750,000, so that's good. Okay, I can live with that. Yeah, take 2 Hanchi parts, give me sensor snipe and whatnot. There's still a lot of Hanchi parts, way more than we can take. There's a large pulse clan, there's a medium clan. By the way, suspicious cargo used to be good, now it's only 10,000. So yeah, we're not taking that. There's 2 cents a sniper. And I think we take a pulse and just 4 hunchy ports. We get ballista ports, we get 5 hunchy ports, some mash-truck ports, some off-truck ports. We get the large pulse and the medium pulse, the sniper artillery. It's gonna be a while until we're able to bring it, if ever. So it goes, the core 80 goes. Multi-track we have 1. Standard can go as well. Sensor clan is good to see, and some ammo. Although the Ultra 20 safe can go. And yeah, it should also be 1 or 2 days of repairs this time on the Quintaro. What we can do though is leave the Quintaro behind and go in with other mechs on the next mission. So, war activity is activating. We get the 2 days of repairs on the Dervish mostly. Yep. And mind, it was only the Quintaro, so... That being said, there's a mech we wanted to change the fire control. You don't have night vision, I think. Oh, you do, from the advanced optics, so it's not you. Here there's nothing we can do. I think the Rajin doesn't have night vision. So let's sort that and bring Predator. I have a feeling we will end up changing the Rajin a lot. But that gets the 2 days we need to fix stuff, so... Oh, come on. What happened here? I guess I messed up somehow. But it's still okay. Now... This is a possibility. And on something very big, yeah, we already stated this one. I don't really want to do it. So I think we're going against local government. 2 picks sounds about right, and the max, they're just ready. So yeah, get in. Okay. Waiting.
Command interface
This map though.
initiated.
Okay. We have friends though. So I say we leave our friends. Okay, let me get my bearings on the map. Yeah. So we're going to have reinforcements here. That's a thing. And we pray the mainlands doesn't have that much long range. That being said, I don't know if I want to start that. I'd much rather start here. So let's go. So what are we seeing now? We've got a Phoenix Hawk friend. We've got Team B friend, I think. There's a Roughneck, and it looks like one of the scary ones.
Standing by.
Kintaro. I mean, I'm not opposed to breaking line of sight. So let's see what we have. Phoenix Hawk, a Griffin, and a Rifleman. So the Roughneck is the biggest and scariest thing on this side. On the other side, a Razorback, an Owens, a Strider, and a Cicada. Okay, game. That really doesn't look like too much of a hassle. The Roughneck is going to have initiative though. So I'd much rather move and brace with the Goblin. I don't think the Rifleman, the Griffin, the other ones can get line of sight. The Mad Cat, yeah. Solaris win, so it's going to be fun when it gets near.
Waiting for orders.
Dervish.
Alright, let's move.
Break line of sight.
For orders.
Falcon. For the moment, get away.
Ready to get it on.
And I think the Hanshi... Gets to the forest. Trying to get the Roughneck to do its thing and then we go for him. I think that's the best course of action here. And we're going to have a lot to send to him. Yeah. But we're braced.
Light damage.
So there's that.
I'm receiving you.
Dervish. And not the best Hitchens, but a Hitchens. And yeah, it's the Solaris 7. So, good thing we broke mostly line of sight. Phoenix getting in, shooting the Dervish. We can take that.
Good to go.
Kintaro. I mean, move in
Hauling ass.
and go for the Roughneck.
Roger.
And yeah, Magpulse is okay.
I'm out of
Yeah.
SRM.
We give him TSM. But that's helpful though. So keep going.
Much more of this.
That's the Griffin now. It's the 6S. So he's going to be accurate. But that's the medium laser arm. Not a big deal. That might be enough. And yeah, we're going through rough terrain and all that jazz. But we get to him. That's the important part. Get in.
Things good? All right, everybody.
And that's a
Let's
cockpit.
get this done. Hostile. Hell yeah.
So good stuff in there.
Commander.
Okay. Let's bring a bit of AMS to the party.
Affirmative.
And we go with Hitchens.
Engage.
So yeah, that Rifleman is scary as well.
Lucky that one. Got something
But I think
done?
we got the scarier one out of the table already.
I copy.
Start jamming them. and we go with Hitchens. That's a leg open.
Target's taking a critical hit.
And that's 2 Ultra 5s about to fall. So that's good. Whatever we do, we're not able to get in. So let them worry about you. Yeah, much rather be shooting the Griffin.
Bubble.
That's the enemy turn on the other side, which is not that concerning, truth be told. Let's twist, if we're able to, which we're not. That's a bit of a concern, but even if the arm falls, it's just 2 medium lasers. And yeah, it was a bit unlucky that everything went to the arm.
I'm losing weapon systems.
They're getting quite lucky with the
Yeah. All right.
with the strays, with the not strays, sorry, with the clustering, but it's okay.
Reporting minimal damage.
Yeah, that was the Phoenix.
Ready for orders.
Okay, let me get in here.
Confirmed.
Let's see about that fire. Not really. So it will be LK. Not completely off, but that's okay. And yeah, I would expect the mainlands to come towards us now. At least you swap targets. That's good. And they're going hot.
Commander.
14. As much as I would like to shoot down being the rifleman, I think we shoot the Griffin.
Sweet.
That's useful, even if it's only 2 mediums.
Okay. Now the gloves are off.
Okay, Goblin. Hot seat this. And let's see if we're able to... Not able to melee the rifleman. So... I'd much rather shoot your leg then.
Good. Moving fast. Back roll.
That's a legging, that's important.
Yeah.
And we have to keep the Dervish out of line of sight now, but I think we can manage that. Okay. 18. That's going to be things on the other side. No. What was that? Oh, I thought he was 16. I mean, we can take a bit of machine gun fire. It's not the end of the world. Razorback got in though. And a head hit, because...
Standing by.
Okay. Yeah. Hunchy
Affirmative. It's go time.
gets him really worried about his choices.
Damage.
That's you very open.
Standing by.
Get down here. I mean, that's mostly out of line of sight. And let's go for torso.
Mech warriors.
That's an Alter 5 explosion, he's
Enemy
out.
eliminated.
Yes, Commander.
So we're mostly good. I know we're going through rough terrain,
Coordinates received.
but
Affirmative.
there's a chance. I mean, if not with you, with you.
Moving out.
Yeah, going a bit hot, so shut down the air. Ouch, lots of trees there.
Critical hit, Commander. Reporting. Major armor loss.
That was okay.
I'm here.
So... we wait. You're out of line of sight, so it's not that big of a concern. Phoenix getting in, shooting Owens, getting decent stuff going. We get things off, and we start getting in on you. Let's push you back in time. Yeah, it's not important what we shoot. The important part is just pushing you back. So that we can go all in on you. Owens doing nothing.
Commander.
Punch looks okay.
Affirmative.
We cool some.
Give us everything you've got.
And then we follow up with a double tap. What's that not to like?
Inflicted some heavy. What do you need?
Keep swinging.
Location confirmed.
Keep shooting at him.
Target.
He's open, he's panicked. So we should be able to finish him off.
Waiting for orders.
You get in
Confirmed.
and follow up. That's not enough, but we still do have the Quintaro, so that's good. Mad Cat, you already did your thing, but that's okay. So 15 is this Strider.
Receiving you.
I'd much rather get in here. Keep shooting. Yeah, get over the threshold. Next turn we will cool down.
That hit something good.
And as long as he doesn't death from above the Hunchy, we should be okay here. Okay, going for a punch on the Quintaro,
Took a hard
but
hit.
he's just... No, that was a charge. I mean, it's a bit whatever.
Yes, Commander.
So, we open you from this side. Let's
Going
sprint.
full throttle.
And then cool some. Try to get you to the ground.
Hot damn. Let's do this. Reporting critical hit.
We succeeded. Do you punch out? Or do we have to follow up? Yeah, he punched out.
Yes, Commander.
I think we go out of line of sight with the dervish. It's already damaged enough.
What's up, Commander?
You're a light. How in 7 hills? Okay, you must bring... You must bring a complicated setup to be able to mount all that. Let's move an entrench and just shoot at him.
Ready for orders.
Hanchy will start jamming
Targeting for an alpha strike.
and we open his leg.
Show 'em what you got.
So, are you engaging or are you pulling back? Pulling back it is.
I'm here.
Move out of line of sight with the Falcon. That's the Owens trying to get in. But that's okay. We do have AMS. We're tagged though.
Barely hit, Commander.
So what do you bring? Okay. Sorry about that. Camera going all junky. Something like this. What do you bring? Yeah, thought so. That cicada probably is the scariest thing
I'm here.
in here. Let us move and brace with you. Mad Cat pulling back, shooting that pirate cicada, but missing. So I think we wait. Let's see if the Razorback comes in, which it doesn't. So, do we give the Strider a turn? I think so.
Waiting for my opening.
Okay, no, it was... Okay, that's mines.
Minimal damage on that hit.
So it would have been better to get the goblin out before.
Waiting for orders.
I mean, 32 is okay. We explode 18, we get out.
Commander?
15 is also very much okay. We just explode 10, so that's okay. Now 38 though. That's a bit more concerning. But we still have the structure, so let's get out. And shoot that Strider.
Commander.
And the Falcon, yeah, also moves forward.
On my way.
It's just 5 mines for him.
Show 'em what you got.
Okay, that went to the arm. 28. Owen's trying to get in. Not that big of a deal. That's good. Yeah, the Razorback
Got it.
has
Your
concerns.
target.
Let's bring the AMS in though. I have a feeling the pirate cicada is going to try
Standing by.
some mean stuff. Let's
Confirmed.
get in with you. Oh, you're jammed. So yeah, let's EMP you. The Razorback fell to the ground for some reason.
Aye, aye.
Guess we pulled a leg, sorry. So let's shoot with blockade.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you actually hit the one in the ground, so it's not that big of a deal. Cicada trying to get in, but doesn't manage to. But much rather get a shot than not get a shot, so we go through 6 mines. And we try and double tap that leg.
Say, boss.
I mean, some got in.
Good to go.
Goblin gets in the back of the Strider, which is open. So that's decent.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Okay. Impaired. 25 is the Mad Cat. Falcon's open,
Reporting.
but it's just a medium laser arm, so not that big of a deal.
I'm
That's
receiving you.
not what I expected, but it's okay. Get you
Moving at full
here.
throttle.
And
Next
vigilance.
warriors.
Just
What
bring
was
the AMS online for next turn. Yeah,
Full
get
speed.
here.
On target.
I mean, unlikely, but
Roger. Give him everything you've got.
just stress him. Strider getting in, opening the arm of the Quintaro.
Weapon system down. Receiving you.
That's okay. I mean, you're open. Let's get in here.
I have the advantage.
Let's keep shooting.
What's up, boss?
Hunchy. Get on his side.
Taking a shot. Oh, it's on now.
Get one SRM out.
I think I hit something good.
And the Razorback gets up, but he's very injured. He's very open. Exactly.
Receiving you.
Yeah, we have enough for vigilance. So let's get in here
Got it.
and open you up.
Waiting for orders.
That's a good Hitchens. So let's get in.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen. That's a kill.
And then there was an Owens and a Pirate Cicada. So yeah, we lost 3 medium lasers.
Waiting for orders.
Not that fire though, but okay, we'll do it. We're active though.
Okay, let's go.
But we should have enough follow-up.
Yes, Commander.
Goblin. I mean, it's a cicada, after all.
Location confirmed. Target of the physical.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
on
head.
now. Target. Who wants some of this, huh? That's a kill.
And he's
Receiving you.
out.
No
Get in
shooting,
there.
just running.
Shoot things.
Go. No retreat.
That's a torso on his gun.
Hostile removed.
I mean, we took more damage than anticipated, but it's still okay. Losing 3 medium lasers, not good, but not bad either. We get 1 million. So that's 2 mediums here, another medium here. And that's about it. Okay. So let's see if they brought something we really want. I mean, there's going to be interesting stuff from the Roughneck. Actually, not that much. Well, 6 laser insulators. And I guess 2 beams. But it feels such a waste to get 2 picks just for that. So I guess we take 3 Protos. We get 1 Phoenix part, 1 Rifleman part, an arc launcher, regular case can go, fire control standard can go, we keep the exchanger, the axial gyro, and that's about it, but it's okay. So things happened on the map. I guess people are trying to get to clan space. "19 days for the repairs," which seems bad at first glance, but it's mostly going to be 8 days until we're ready to drop again. So not that big of a deal. I think we leave the dervish on repairs and just go for 2 days here. So we get everyone back, striker back, and we're mostly ready. Okay, that's a cube. I have to go get the little one. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a rating and a comment, subscribe if you hadn't. We'll see each other next time. Have fun.